Air conditioner system. Manual air conditioner max button. To select the max AC, turn the temperature knob to the extreme left. Airflow is directed toward the upper body and face. In this mode, the air conditioning and the recirculated air position will be selected automatically. Mode selection. The mode selection button controls the direction of the airflow through the ventilation system. Face level. Airflow is directed toward the upper body and face. Additionally, each outlet can be controlled to direct the air discharged from the outlet. Bi-level. Airflow is directed toward the face and the floor. Floor level. Most of the airflow is directed to the floor, with a small amount of air being directed to the windshield and side window defrosters. Floor defrost level. Most of the airflow is directed to the floor and the windshield, with a small amount directed to the side window defrosters. Defrost level. Most of the airflow is directed to the windshield, with a small amount of air directed to the side window defrosters. Caution: never place anything over the sensor located on the instrument panel to ensure better control of the heating and cooling system. Audio system. iPod mode. If iPod is connected, it switches to iPod mode automatically to play the song file stored in the iPod. Press the aux button to switch to iPod mode from other mode. If there's no auxiliary device connected, it displays no media for 3 seconds and returns to the previous mode. Track moving button. Press the track down button to play from the beginning of the song currently played. Press the button twice to move and play the previous track. Press and hold the button to play the song in reverse direction in fast speed. Press the Seek Up button to move and play the next track. Press and hold the button to play the song in forward direction in fast speed. Random playback button. Press the random button to activate or deactivate the random playback of the songs within the current category. Press and hold the button to randomly play all songs in the entire album of the iPod. Press the button again to cancel the random mode. Repeat button. Press the repeat button to repeat the song currently played. Press the button again to cancel the repeat mode. Info selection button. Press the button to display the information of the song currently played. Category selection. Press folder button to enter the category selection mode and display the currently played category. Turn the search knob to browse through the selections in the current category. Press the knob to move to lower category. Press folder button to move to upper category. Auto Cruise. The Auto Cruise control system allows you to program the vehicle to maintain a constant speed without pressing the accelerator pedal. This system is designed to function above approximately 40 kilometers per hour. To set cruise control speed, press the Cruise On-Off button on the steering wheel to turn the system on. The cruise indicator light in the instrument cluster will illuminate. Accelerate to the desired speed, which must be more than 40 kilometers per hour. Press the Set button and release it at the desired speed. The set indicator light in the instrument cluster will illuminate. Release the accelerator pedal. The desired speed will automatically be maintained. On a steep gradient, the vehicle may slow down or speed up slightly while going uphill or downhill. To increase cruise control set speed, follow either of these procedures. Press and hold the Rest Plus button. Your vehicle will accelerate. Release the button at the speed you desire. Press the Rest Plus button and release it immediately. The cruising speed will increase by approximately 2 km per hour each time the Rest Plus button is operated in this manner. To decrease the cruising speed, follow either of these procedures. Press and hold the Set Minus button. Your vehicle will gradually slow down. Release the button at the speed you want to maintain. Press the Set Minus button and release it immediately. The cruising speed will decrease by approximately 2 km per hour each time the Set Minus button is operated in this manner. To temporarily accelerate with the cruise control on. If you want to speed up temporarily when the cruise control is on, press the accelerator pedal. Increased speed will not interfere with cruise control operation or change the set speed. To return to the set speed, take your foot off the accelerator. If you press the Set Minus button at increased speed, the cruising speed will be set again. To cancel cruise control, do one of the following. Press the brake pedal. Press the Cancel button located on the steering wheel. To resume cruising speed at more than 40 km per hour, if any method other than the cruise on-off button was used to cancel cruising speed and the system is still activated, the most recent set speed will automatically resume when the Rest Plus button is pushed. It will not resume, however, if the vehicle's speed has dropped below 40 km per hour. To turn cruise control off, press the Cruise On-Off button. Caution: if the cruise control is left on, cruise indicator light in the instrument cluster is illuminated. The cruise control can be activated unintentionally. Keep the cruise control system off when the cruise control is not in use to avoid inadvertently setting a speed. Eco Indicator. The Eco Indicator is a system that informs you to drive economically. The Eco Indicator will turn on when you are driving fuel efficiently in the Eco On mode. If you do not want the indicator displayed, you can turn the Eco On mode to Off mode by pressing the Reset button. The fuel efficiency can be changed by the driver's driving habit and road conditions. It does not work at the condition which does not meet economical driving, such as P, N, R position, or Sports mode. While the instant fuel consumption mode is displayed on the LCD screen, the Eco Indicator automatically turns off. Caution: do not keep watching the indicator while driving. It will distract you while driving and could cause an accident that might result in severe personal injury. Headlamp Escort function. This feature enables you to open or lock a gate at night whilst improving visibility and security. If you turn the ignition button to ACC or off position with the headlights on, the headlights and taillights will remain on for 20 minutes. However, if the driver's door is opened and then closed, the headlights will turn off after 30 seconds. The headlights can be turned off by pressing the lock button on the smart key twice or turning the light switch to the off position. Headlight welcome function. When the headlight is in on or auto position and all doors and the trunk is closed and locked, if you press the door unlock button on the smart key, the headlight will come on for 15 seconds. At this time, if you press the door lock or unlock button, the headlight will turn off immediately. When the light switch is in auto light position, the tail lights and headlights will be turned on or off automatically, depending on the amount of light outside the vehicle. Caution: never place anything over sensor located on the instrument panel. This will affect the auto light and auto climate control. Hill Start Assist. Hill Start Assist control is a system that temporarily engages the brakes during a standstill start on a hill to prevent the vehicle from sliding backwards. The brakes are engaged for approximately 2 seconds or until there is sufficient acceleration force to propel the vehicle smoothly uphill. Note that HAC does not function when the transmission lever is in P or N position. Although HAC remains active, even if ESP button is released, HAC will not function if there is a problem with the ESP system. Panoramic sunroof. You can slide or tilt your sunroof with the sunroof control lever located on the overhead console. The sunroof can only be opened, closed, or tilted when the ignition button is in the on position or the engine is running. Sunshade. To open the sunshade, pull the sunroof control lever backward to the first detent position. To close the sunshade, push the sunroof control lever forward. To stop the sliding at any point, pull or push the sunroof control lever momentarily. Sliding the sunroof. Pull the sunroof control lever backward to the second detent position. The sunshade will slide all the way open. Then, the sunroof glass will slide all the way open. Push the sunroof control lever forward to the second detent position. The sunroof glass will slide all the way close. Then, the sunshade will slide all the way close. To stop the sunroof movement at any point, pull or push the sunroof control lever momentarily. Tilting the sunroof. Push the sunroof control lever upward. The sunshade will slide all the way open. Then the sunroof glass will tilt. Pull the sunroof control lever downward. The sunroof glass will close. Pull the sunroof control lever again. The sunshade will slide all the way close. To stop the sunshade movement at any point, pull or push the sunroof control lever momentarily. Caution: you should always check that all passengers and objects are away from the sunroof before closing it. Push Start Button. The engine start-stop button will illuminate for your convenience whenever the front door is opened. To start the engine, press the brake pedal and press the engine start-stop button with the shift lever in the P or N position. The engine will start only when the smart key is in the vehicle. To turn off the engine, press the engine start-stop button with the shift lever in the P position. The steering wheel will lock when the engine start-stop button is in the off position to protect you against theft. Caution: if the smart key is out of battery, the engine cannot be started. Insert the smart key to the backup hole under the glove box to start the vehicle. Kindly replace the battery at the Hyundai Authorized Service Center. Smart key. With the smart key, you can lock and unlock the vehicle doors and trunk. The smart key enables starting of the engine as well. Pressing the button of the front outside door handles, with all doors closed and any door unlocked, locks all the doors. The hazard warning lights will blink once to indicate all doors are locked. If any doors are not properly closed, the warning chime will sound when you press the door handle button. Pressing the button of the front outside door handles with all doors closed and locked unlocks all the doors. The hazard warning lights will blink twice to indicate that all doors are unlocked. The button will only operate when the smart key is within 0.7 meters from the outside door handle. If you are within 0.7 meters from the outside trunk handle, with your smart key in possession, press the trunk handle button to unlock and open the trunk. Once the trunk is opened and then closed, the trunk will lock automatically. To open the trunk with the smart key, press and hold the trunk button and the trunk will unlock. If the smart key does not operate normally, you can lock or unlock the doors and trunk by using the mechanical key. Press and hold the release button and remove the mechanical key. Before locking the doors, make sure the gear shift lever is in P position and the vehicle power switch off. If not, a warning chime will sound. Keep the smart key away from water or any liquid. If the keyless entry system is inoperative due to exposure to water or liquids, it will not be covered by your manufacturer's vehicle warranty. User manual setting function. When the vehicle is at a standstill, pressing the trip button for more than 2 seconds with the engine start-stop button in the on position or the engine is running, the LCD screen on the cluster will change to the vehicle setting mode. You can change the item by pressing the trip button and choose the item by pressing the reset button. Headlamp escort. On. If you turn the ignition button to ACC or off position with the headlamp switch on, the headlamp remains on for about 20 minutes and the headlamp welcome operation will be activated. Off. The headlamp escort and headlamp welcome operation will be cancelled. Details of the escort function and welcome function kindly refer to the headlamp escort function section.